Am I the a-hole for telling my cousin she's not the bride so she can't wear white? Hey everyone, I, 28F, recently got into a really awkward situation with my cousin and close friend Tanya, 27F. We've been best friends since middle school, basically sisters. We've always had each other's backs, so I never imagined we'd end up arguing about something like this. I'm getting married soon, and Tanya is one of my bridesmaids. She's been incredibly helpful with planning stuff, which I've appreciated a lot since I've been stressed and overwhelmed. She's been present for fittings, helped with decorations, and even helped wrangle a few vendors. She's been amazing, which is why this whole thing feels so out of nowhere and confusing. A few days ago, Tanya told me she wants to wear a white dress to my wedding. At first, I laughed because I thought she was joking, but then I realized she was dead serious. I told her calmly that wearing white to someone else's wedding is traditionally considered rude, especially when you're not the bride. I also reminded her how she was one of the people who strongly enforced that rule at other weddings we've been to. Like she literally made a big scene at one of our mutual friends' weddings last year because a guest showed up in a light cream dress. She told me back then that it was disrespectful and attention-seeking, so I was thrown off. Why is my wedding the exception? That's when she opened up and got emotional. She told me that her first marriage was awful. It was rushed, and her ex-husband's family took over everything. She never got to have the wedding she dreamed of. No beautiful dress, no romantic venue, just a quick courthouse ceremony and a plain outfit. She said wearing a white gown to my wedding would help her feel like she finally got a small piece of the wedding she never had. She said she just wants to feel special, to have a moment where she feels beautiful and seen. I felt for her, I really did. But I also felt blindsided. I told her gently that I love her and understand how emotional this is for her. But my wedding isn't the time for her to have a bridal moment. This is my one big day, and I want to feel like the bride without competing with someone else in a white gown. I told her that if she insists on wearing white, she can't be in the wedding. That's when I messed up. I said, "Your sad marriage isn't my fault. Get a grip on life and maybe grow up." She got really quiet and said she thought I, of all people, would understand. She left soon after, and now everything feels tense. We haven't talked since. The wedding hasn't happened yet, but we have a family dinner tomorrow, and I'm worried this will hang over us. I don't want our relationship to fall apart over this, but I also feel like my boundary was reasonable. I feel bad for what I said. It was harsh, and I didn't need to go that far, especially when she was being vulnerable. I know her situation hurt her deeply, and maybe seeing me have everything she missed out on brought that pain back up. I don't want her to feel dismissed or like her feelings don't matter, but I also think asking to wear a white gown to someone else's wedding is a bit much. So now I'm stuck in the middle. Was I too harsh? Should I have handled it differently? Am I the a-hole for not letting her wear white and for how I responded when things got emotional?